Hi, it's Etharal here, and today I'm doing a bit of opinions video. I have just picked up No Man's Sky, the newest game to get released this week. Really good game, and as I'm sure you'll have probably been keeping track of it. If you are anything like me, certainly I've been following this game for a fair while now. Really hoping that it was going to get released, obviously, despite all of, the problems that it has faced with flooding and lawsuits and all that sort of thing, which has really gotten in the way of the development, I believe, from at least the things that I've seen. Obviously Sean Murray, the lead designer, and everybody like that has been posting and saying about the game over the last few months particularly, but really over the last few years since the game has been announced. Well, it finally came out today on Steam on the PC, and I have spent most of the afternoon trying it out, so I'm just going to give a bit of a first impressions video of how I thought everything went and what I'm enjoying about it, what I'm a little bit confused about it, and what I think maybe could be done a little bit better, although I will very much mention at this point that when I say what could be done better, I've only done around about 4 or 5 hours or so in the game, so there's a lot that I'm still learning, and part of what I think could be done better may just be my own experiences with it, and as I get more comfortable with the game, those may not actually be the case in, a few hours' time. So, first of all, I'll mention about, obviously, my experience that I've had with the game. I've pretty much just done all of the sort of starting stuff. So, you start off, you've crashed down, and you're trying to sort of repair your ship and get yourself back to exploring sort of stage where your ship's fully repaired, your equipment's all fully repaired, everything like that. It very much dumps you in just without really getting very much context, which I think is possibly one of the failings potentially of the beginning of the game. It was really fun, really beautiful, all that sort of thing. If you've seen any of the trailer videos and things like that, that goes without saying. I'm not going to spend too much time on that one. It really does look nice and really does fit the sort of sci-fi, early science fiction novel sort of style. But I think that the beginning bit, where you're just trying to repair your ship, everything's a little bit disjointed. I don't think things were explained maybe as clearly as they could have been. I know obviously this game is not about holding your hand, but that's something I think maybe could have been done a little bit clearer. It's down in the bottom right hand corner, and it does pop up regularly onto your screen, which is nice and did actually help me eventually figure out exactly what I was doing. But I think that maybe could have been a little bit clearer. I think maybe with the atlas that you get, maybe some actual clear prompts in the center of the screen, something like that, just make things a little bit easier. So I did spend a good 10-15 minutes just wandering around at the start. I ended up going to somewhere about 5 minutes away to get the resources that I need to then come back and then see that they were actually right next to my ship, just sort of behind a corner, which I hadn't noticed. Which, not brilliant first experience in that sense. It was nice, that element of if you do want to go and explore, you want to go and do your own thing, brilliant, go do it, that's perfectly fine, which I really did appreciate. But at the same time, certainly those first couple of minutes when you're just getting a grip with the game, if it just dumps you down into it in that sort of sense, that isn't quite what I would have liked. I would have liked a little bit more direction at the very beginning, certainly, and yes, very quickly maybe taken off those reins and let us then go off and do whatever we wanted. But that initial bit, a little bit more hand holding would certainly have been nice. But that said, as I mentioned, obviously, that I've been doing this for a good couple of hours now. Pretty much all of my afternoon has been gone on this. Very thankful for work for giving me the day off for that one, and I've gotten to grips with it pretty quickly. That's not really so much of an issue anymore. Now it's almost like there's just this entire galaxy in front of me, and go. Basically, that's it. Do what you want. Explore. This is obviously the center of the galaxy thing that you can head towards, but if you want to turn and go in the opposite direction, that's perfectly fine. Go for it. And that is brilliant. I love open worlds, and this is an open galaxy in very much the sense of the word galaxy. It's not just technically a galaxy, but actually there's only a couple of places on a couple of planets that you can go to. You can go anywhere, which is a brilliant experience and something I think really new to the actual two games, something that people have never done before, because quite simply technology obviously hasn't been there to do it before. So really nice one, that one, and something that I'm really hoping that we're going to see a load of videos of strange creatures that somebody has found, and really nice in the sense that that might be the only person that ever sees that. Somebody else, they may try to go and find where this planet was, but there's no guarantee they're definitely going to be able to find it. So very nice impression, even though obviously it is a multiplayer. There have been already people that have managed to run into other people and things like that, which obviously won't get into that one too much. And there are other videos other people have done who've worked out all the math and everything like that for how unlikely that was, so I won't cover that one. But really, really nice to get that feeling of this is actually a universe, galaxy in the true sense of the word, and to be honest, you're not probably going to meet another explorer, and I think really this game will help give us a lot of context for just how big our universe is and just how empty it almost could be, but at the same time, despite it being empty, just how full of life it is as well, which really nice thing to get to do, really nice thing to get to play around with. I'm obviously, as you can probably tell in my voice, I'm really enjoying it. It's got a lot of good sort of starting points to it and stuff that I'm going to be exploring a lot further as I do actually get new options, new things that I can unlock and new places that I can explore. I've admittedly been jumping around planets quite quickly, only checking out a little bit. I should probably look into things in a little bit more depth. It's more than anything, it's just my enthusiasm for wanting to see what's over the next sort of what's past the next warp jump, what's the next planet. I want to see what's going to be that really extreme, memorable planet. And something that I'm probably going to do now, though, try and slow back on that, rein in my enthusiasm a bit, and, you know, just basically try and explore it and take things a little bit deeper and take a little bit more time on anything. But basically, from this, I hope you can tell, you know, I'm really enjoying it. It's got a lot going for it. There's a lot of enthusiasm about it. I'm definitely one of those people that's got that enthusiasm, and I really, really hope that the game keeps going the way that I genuinely think it will be. If obviously you have played it yourself, do be sure to let me know. I'd love to find out your experiences with it and what you thought. And if you haven't played it yet, please do go check it out. If you've got the money spare to go and do it, really would recommend going and picking this game up. There's going to be so many options, so many things that you can see, and I think it's not really going to be somewhere else you're going to get this similar experience, certainly not for a very, very long time. But that's my first impressions of the game, so I am going to leave you now because I am going back to jump into the game. So thank you very much. I've been Etharal. If you have enjoyed this video, and for any my future experiences with No Man's Sky, do be sure to hit that subscribe button, and obviously that way you're not going to miss out on anything.